We're cutting across live now to images coming in of a mega IAF drill that's underway at the Ganga Expressway. At a time when we've been seeing, of course, tensions with Pakistan, this is muscle flexing also by India. This was slotted and scheduled to happen, but clearly with the timing of this, with 11 days since the Pahalgam attack, it's also an important message going across to Pakistan on the IAF's might. Let's take this across to Shivani Sharma. She's joining us live from that very location. This is in Shahjahanpur, in the massive Ganga Expressway, where you're going to be seeing some of the IAF jets making a landing on an expressway. Shivani, it's over to you. Take us through what we're going to witness, the jets that will be making a landing in an expressway.
Akshita, this is an unprecedented real-time exercise that's happening on the expressway here in Shahjahanpur that has been turned into an emergency landing strip by the government and Indian Air Force for emergency times. And here we are seeing a combination of different aircraft of the Indian Air Force, be it the transport aircraft, be it the helicopters, the Rafale air jet, which will be making a landing on emergency airstrip for the first time. And this will also happen in the night as a night drill, Akshita. So this is very important, and as you were also mentioning, the timing is very crucial. After the Pahalgam terror attack, all the forces of the Indian Army, Navy and the Air Force are on a high alert. They have been showcasing their might, their prowess, their operational preparedness, and we are witnessing one such exercise here in Uttar Pradesh, where the landing strip, I'll also try and show you the landing strip here, which has been made, the 3.5 kilometer long landing strip. And for our viewers, we must tell why these are important. These are important that if in case of any kind of war situation, our actual air bases or our actual landing, taking off strips are damaged in any kind of attack, these emergency strips can be turned immediately to the landing strips for the fighter air jets. And this is happening for the first time when a Rafale jet will be using this emergency landing strip, because this is important to understand. When we go into wars or any kind of operational preparedness, we see a combination of assets, not only one kind of aircraft, but multiple aircraft. We also see the transport aircraft, we see the Rafales, we see the Sukhois, we see the helicopters. They all join in the drill. And today, Akshita, for the first time in this emergency landing strip, we'll be seeing similar operation of multiple assets, different kind of assets together. We'll be seeing operating here. We'll see the Mi-17 helicopters, where the soldiers will be taking on the slithering exercises that is known as the insertion. That means that in a battlefield, in a quick move of demonstration where the soldiers are pushed into action, how they are deployed in that battlefield through the ropes, they just slither down of these helicopters. So this is also going to be showcased out here. We will be seeing combination of fighters, be it the Mirage 2000s, the Sukhoi 30s, the Jaguars, the AN-32, a transport aircraft that has just flown from this area. We'll see the helicopters, multiple other drills. And it is important to understand, Akshita, that Uttar Pradesh happens to be the only state with this kind of night landing facility on the Ganga Expressway. That happens to be a 590 kilometer long expressway that's still under construction. But this 3.5 kilometer long emergency landing strip has been prepared in view of the situation, the current situation in which India is. India has been strategically deploying its assets, and it has been weighing the options to attack the terror nexus. So in all this situation, where we see the action happening on the Jammu and Kashmir front, we also see the preparedness of our forces, not only on ground like here, but in the skies and also in the waters. So this is the emergency landing strip. You see the action begins here. We will be seeing multiple demonstrations, Akshita, out here. And when we talk about the facilities and the capabilities of the night landing strips, there are special approach lighting that has been put here, that has been prepared here for this particular landing strip. And we see that now these exercises, these demonstrations are starting. One of the aircraft has actually taken on the first exercise. Now we are waiting for the different aircraft that will be here, including the fighter jets, the Rafales, the Sukhois, the Mirages, the transport aircraft, the helicopters. And what we are being told is that this was a proposed exercise, but all the more important because the nature of this exercise is operational in nature. It is totally unlike a war-like situation where all the forces, all the troops and all the aircraft are pushed into action simultaneously. So we don't see one kind of aircraft here, Akshita. We see number of aircraft in this exercise, in this demonstration. And this is important to understand that this is not an actual airbase. This is a road that has been turned into a landing strip where we see the aircraft landing, taking off, and they overshoot this runway. That means that even if they don't touch down, they show the capability of touching down and coming quite close to the road, and then they take off. So there will be multiple such demonstrations out here. Everybody is eager to see these exercises, and when it comes to Uttar Pradesh has a huge defense corridor, and this kind of preparedness in UP shows that not only on the borders but between the civil areas, the civil whole districts and all the population here too, such kind of operational drills can happen. As and when required, the situation demands, the forces are ready for action even on the road. So here, this is the drill that is important, unique, different and historical in a way that the first night landing strip is now with India, that happened to be only with a select countries of the world. But today, India is also capable of having one such emergency landing strip.
You know, this is more than just a display. The fact that these expressways, which are used by vehicles usually, can also turn into emergency airstrips during wartime for emergencies. These aircraft can actually touch down in these massive expressways. Fourth such expressway that you're seeing essentially in Uttar Pradesh that has an airstrip now for fighter jets. But like Shivani pointed out, the Ganga Expressway is the first in UP and really across India to have also a night landing facility. This was scheduled to happen, Shivani, but considering that it's happening now 11 days after the Pahalgam terror attack, and at a time when we've been seeing tensions with Pakistan, we've been, of course, giving one message after another to Pakistan, this kind of an air show extremely crucial because it shows off our might in the skies.
Certainly, Akshita, this is a show of strength, show of might, and the robust defense system that exists across the country, not only on the air bases, the borders, but also the establishments that are used by people as transport setups. And this highway, the Ganga Expressway, that has been that's under construction, in fact, for connectivity between 12 districts that will go from Meerut to Prayagraj, is a big project. But the priority has been given to this kind of airstrip amid all the whole security situation that emerged after 22nd of April in Pahalgam. And we see that the forces have been preparing. There have been strong messaging that has been done from the government side that authorizes our forces for any kind of action. Full operational freedom has been given. That's what we got the message from the sources, that after the CCS met for the second time in a row, in a matter of 7 days, it was said that now the forces are ready and it is on to them what kind of action they want, when and where they want to target the terror nexus. And very important thing out here, that crushing blow to terrorism. So this all showcases in this kind of exercise. Remember, Akshita, not only this display that is happening today, and we are going to witness it because it is here in the middle of the town, but there are exercises at seas, there are exercises in the skies that have been happening. Operation Akraman, the exercise Akraman that happened right after the Pahalgam attack by the Indian Air Force, and we saw a number of ships that have been firing long-range missiles, including the BrahMos too. INS Surat that was successfully launching the missiles, and we also saw the drills by the Indian Army, not only in the eastern sector but in multiple areas and fronts. So the exercise goes on, operational preparedness goes on, and here is another such display of strength strength by the Indian Air Force, where we will be seeing in an unusual landing exercise on a road that has been turned to the emergency landing strip in Uttar Pradesh, Shahjahanpur, where we'll be seeing all these assets demonstrating their skills, maneuvering skills, and when at the time of emergency or at the time of disaster, when they cannot approach their air bases, they can approach these emergency landing strips here. So this is important to understand. If I can give you a glimpse of what's happening here, Abhishek is my camera person. He'll be showing you the emergency landing strip, the kind of material that has been used, which can take the weight of these aircraft that are full in speed, and when they come here, they touch down. This particular runway will sustain their weight and speed, and that's important, Akshita. And the navigation systems that are required for their landing, they all are present here. The approach lighting system is present here. The world-class system that is required for the landing of the fighter jets are all present here. So this is an important display, and shortly we'll be seeing some action in the sky. We all are awaiting for that. We saw one AN-32 flying and coming. We are awaiting other assets that
and we're going to keep cutting to those images that come in. Shivani, we'll keep coming across to you for those live updates. Thanks for the moment for joining us.